Hey everybody, my name is Luca. I am the publisher and creator of Towers, and we just got an advanced copy of the game. So it's been manufactured, it's all done, but they sent me an advanced copy and I wanted to open it here with you on video. So let's take a look. It looks a bit bigger than what I thought it was going to be. I don't know if there's two copies in here maybe, or it just has a lot of padding to protect it, but I have no idea the actual size of the game. So let's see together what we're getting. Oh my god. Alright, this is much bigger than what I was expecting. Bear with me, please. This is huge. So it's one copy, not two, in that box. It's pretty heavy too. I hope this doesn't affect too much the my shipping. But man, this looks beautiful. It's basically marble gloss here, and this is matte. I don't know if you could see that on camera, but it's really nice. Got the side here. Tower and flags. What do we have here? Another picture of the towers. And so this was actually the size it was supposed to be, right here. So you can see the box got a little bit bigger. This is super cool, guys. Super excited to open this with you. Actually, so I'm going to cut now and I'm going to change the camera around so that we can actually see the components better. And yeah, let's get into it. Alright, so my audio wasn't recording, so this is a voiceover, just so you know. So I'm going to just open it up and we'll take a look inside, see what we get. So first off, we have the rule books. We got English here and French. Going to flip through some of the pages and see how it looks. So far so good. The quality is really nice, the colors are nice. Super impressed with the quality so far. We got a solo mode here, so if anybody wants to try out the solo mode. We have a junior mode if you want to play with kids or younger players, or I actually enjoy the junior mode. We got our backer list here, so everybody who supported the project, make it come to life. And we got all the sponsors and backers who have different companies that also helped us in bringing this game to life. We got the Goblin promo card, which is a card drawn by Dean Rankin, and the wall expansion. If you want to play with it or not, that's a little stretch goals that we added in there. Next up, we have the boards. This is really nice. You'll be able to put everything back in the box super easily. This is shrink wrap. The box wasn't shrink wrapped. Hopefully it comes shrink wrapped, but it's so big that I don't even know if you need shrink wrap. It takes forever to open anyways, so could be good for shops to have it unshrink wrapped so that they could actually show customers what the game looks like. But let's open up these boards. They're supposed to be really big, and they're supposed to be two-sided. So let's hope. You have to be careful with these big boards because you don't want to tear them as you're opening them up because they're so big. But so far it's two-sided. So far it looks really good. The quality is really nice. And I specifically said I don't want any grooves, so it's really flat. It's really nice two-sided flat board. Let's open up this one. We got this is basically the Skyrim inspired map, and I had a desert map on the other side, and I'm really happy with it being flat like this. And yeah, I want the towers to slide and the dice not to be affected by grooves and stuff. This is the side of the box, the inside of the box, which is kind of like a museum kind of thing. I wanted to go for, like, have just all the artwork all along the side of the box. And okay, we could pull out this styrofoam and see what's in here. There's the beautiful towers, the player boards, and all the pieces we're going to need to play. I'll keep the towers for later. Let's see if we could open up the walls here and the player boards. I'm really nervous about these walls, guys, because it was the first time I designed anything like that, and hopefully they just go together and make walls, basically. So we got the first player marker right here. Pops up really nice, little goblin. So that's gonna be the first player marker, and the walls here. Let's. I can't wait. I'm just gonna do it now like this, and try to build them. See how they look when they're fully built. That we don't need. There's nothing in there anymore. Moment of truth. And yeah, they fit perfectly. Awesome. So yeah, you'll be getting 3 walls: the neonite walls, the wooden walls or the log walls, and some rock walls or brick wall, whatever you want to call it, stone wall. And these are going to be used to ricochet or block or defend, or all kinds of ways of using these walls if you choose to play with the little mini wall expansion. And I love this little player marker. And these are the dual layered player boards, so they have little grooves. I don't know if you could see it on the camera, probably easy to see with the bit of 3D-ness of the shadow that it's creating. So you'll be able to easily put the grooves. You got in the back the story of every different army that's on TAH fighting for control of the planet. Got the elves here, their story in the back as well. These are the humans, and we got the merfolk, and finally we have the Valkyries, basically flying soldiers and flying race. So let me just put the white one here for now as an example. See how everything else fits in the player boards. These are the movement sticks, so every player is going to choose a color and they'll have their own movement stick. I was going to put only one in originally, but it's just easier to have every player have one. These are the cubes that you're going to need to keep track of your resources, your defense, your attack, your health, your victory points. So yeah, for example, let's say I chose to be the yellow player, so I'm going to have some yellow cubes, some fish, some wood, some stone, some crystals, and also going to have my victory points here, my defense, my attack, and my health. So this is how we keep track of all our resources and our stats for our tower. What do we have in here? These are the cards. Pull that out. These are all the cards you'll be getting. These are quest cards, and there's a lot, so there's going to be a lot of replay value for you in this, because every time you play the game you probably go through maybe 10 to 15 of these cards. You really don't go through a lot of these during a game, so every game is going to feel different. And let's see what's in here, if they're all here. I just want to make sure. Yeah, the loot goblins in here and the vampire, those are like 2 special promo cards that we threw in there. Probably going to be in the end somewhere. So there he is, little loot goblin. So when he comes out, it's pretty fun. And that's the water quests. Here we have some summary cards, so if there's some new players, it's going to be easy to follow the different phases of the game. So yeah, it's pretty cool. There's a lot of cards here, and I threw in even a mini expansion in there as well. Some cards, if you don't like the quest type, you could just remove them from the game. And here we have the felt stickers. These go underneath the towers so that they don't scratch the board when they're moving or sliding. And now we're going to take a look at the 6 sets of dice that come in the game. I'm going to try to put them as close as possible to the camera so you see the colors. So we're going to get purple and black here. Already this is a pretty good value, like 6 sets of dice in a game, 6 sets of complete D&D dice in a game is a pretty good value. Like some of these go for $7 to $15 each set when you buy them, and in the game you get 6 of them, so it's pretty good value. As a store owner, if someone wants to buy a lot of sets of dice, you could show them this game. I threw in this dice as well for each set, but you won't need it for the game. I just think that if you're gonna have a set of dice in a game, might as well be a complete set. So those are the dice, that's where they go, and that's how you'll be purchasing them. We got the gold ones. These are for the humans because they're greedy and they want gold. We got the blue ones here for the merfolk, and these are like lava looking dice for the dwarves who forge a lot. The elves, we got the green dice here for them. So I'm super happy with the colors of the dice and the dice sets. And there's a little pack of silica gel there for humidity. And yeah, so let's finally take a look at the towers. The moment of truth here. Wow, these are beautiful, and they're heavy. They're really heavy. I think that's gonna be a little bit of a shipping issue, but we'll cross that bridge when it comes to time. So this tower is for this player board, and let me just test the die, make sure they all fit. Yeah, they fit. They roll nicely. So you'll be using your towers to attack other towers and other players and gather resources on the map. Let's see if it rolls further. That's pretty fun. Yeah, so that's cool. That works. Awesome. The biggest die fits, so we should be good to go. These are the movement sticks. This is how they work. Basically, on your turn, you could like move your tower like this, or even rotate your tower. You're gonna have to choose if you want to rotate or move. And I'm gonna try to put one of these felt things underneath one of these towers now. So they're a bit hard to do. So if you have like a knife or like a blade, a little hobby knife, make a little line through it, and you'll be able to take out the paper and stick it underneath. Because as you're going to be playing the game, you're going to be sliding and rotating a lot, and I didn't want to damage the boards, so that's going to protect the boards and make them move much smoother and feels better. Also gives a nice production quality to the game as well. Yeah, so when you get your game and you're having a hard time, just use a hobby knife if you have one, or something, a blade or something sharp, to just make a line, not too deep. You don't want to cut the felt in half, but just enough to get an easy way to get that paper out from the back. So here we have the merfolk tower. Let's take a look at every tower. These are the necromancers, and we got the dwarves here. This one's super heavy. This one feels really good in your hands. It's nice and big. We got the elves village under the giant tree there, and the humans, which are just a castle inspired tower. So let me just put another one of these felt things underneath these towers. Guys, I hope you're as excited as I am for this game, because it's really fun and I can't wait to play it. Finally play an actual final version. And yeah, with the styrofoam that it comes in and everything, you won't need to like 3D print or buy anything to store the game. Everything is going to be stored and safe. So yeah, we opted in to get that styrofoam to protect your towers when they come in, especially if you're going to paint them. And I know a lot of players paint their miniatures, and they're going to have so much fun painting these towers, and they probably want to protect them, so the styrofoam is there for that. So yeah, so every army has its own set of dice that matches their color. But if you want to be the elves but you like blue, you could be the elves and play with the blue dice and the blue cubes and the blue movement stick. So yeah, you could just choose your colors, mix and match, and just have fun with that. But I'm really happy with the player boards. The player boards came out super nice. They're nice and thick, and they're hard, and the quality is just amazing. The size of them is just perfect. It's exactly what I wanted. And the towers too, super nice. The walls here, you'll be able to use them to deflect or to bounce or to keep something in. For example, if you want some mountains but you don't want some water, you don't want to end up in the river, you could place a wall there and hold your dice in. Each wall costs resource, and when they get hit, they get removed, and you can only place walls if they're in the pool. If they're on the board, you can't place them. There's quite a bit of rules to go through, a bunch of cards that you'll be able to go through and have fun. You could set up your own maybe pack of 20 quests that you enjoy more, like the attacking or defending of certain types of people and monsters, or you know, just keeping the trading quests in there and remove all the attacking quests. Do whatever you want. This game is full of options for house rules. Comes in English and French. I chose to do French because I'm in Quebec in Canada, so a lot of French players here in Canada. And we're gonna have a German version and a Spanish digital version as well. So there you have it. That is the Towers game box opening. This is exactly what the backers are going to be getting. This is not a weird like deluxe version of the game or anything like that. Anybody who orders this from their local game stores is going to be getting this exact copy of the game. There's only one version of the game, and there's only 1,000 printed, so it's very limited. So if you want a copy of this, go to your local game store and ask for a pre-order. It's really heavy, it's really big, so hopefully the shipping is not going to be too much, but there's going to be another video on that later. For now, this was just a box opening video. So thanks for watching, and thank you for your support. It's amazing. You guys made a dream come true, so thank you so much. I love you guys. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.